Yo, what's up guys? This is MIZ333, the one and only. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to make a simple card tower using one deck of cards. So, what you're going to need for this video is just simply one deck of cards. There's regular old playing cards. If you have more decks, that's probably better because I find that you run out fast. The whole deck, that seems like a lot of cards, but when you start stacking and reinforcing, they run out quick. So if you have two decks, that's probably best, but you can do it with one just to start out and learn how it is. Now, I'm sure all of you, when you were little or whatever, when you played card games, you all tried, like stacking, the typical triangle. And I mean, although you can do it, it's kind of hard to get it to where it stays, and then you have to set another triangle next to it like this, and then you drape a card across the top. And I mean, you can do it, but there's definitely a lot easier way. So what you're gonna do is, there's two ways you can start out doing it. You can start out doing it like this, to where you have a horizontal card and then a vertical card, and bouncing. Well, that card's a little bent. You want all your cards to be straight. You can start trying to do it like this. Get it to balance. But I think it's easier just with your hands if you start with a horizontal card and then put it on the side. And what you simply do is you put the card there, the one on the side, and then you put the middle one here. And if you do it right, you should be able to get to stay. If not, you just hold it with your finger in the middle there. And then you take your fourth card and you put it on this outside edge that's open. So if you can see there from the top, what you have is like a box. So I'll try and get a shot on this. You have like a box in there. You can see like the four edges of the box, and then each side comes out. And that is basically going to be the main structure for this. Is you're going to be making a bunch of little boxes. So that's all there is to it. And then all you do is you keep adding cards on the outside. So I like to add this card right here. And then I add this front card right here. And now I've doubled my box. So now I have two boxes. So I have basically a rectangle separated by this card right here. And then I go in the back. And what I do is I simply add two other cards on the back. So I made another large rectangle, and then I have to add the next card, and this card is probably the tricky card. You have to get it in the middle of each card, and then you kind of push these two cards up, being really careful not to knock anything over. And I push it up, trying to get them straight. And what you want to have is, when you're done, you want to have four boxes with cards on the outside. And then what I do is I put one card on that side, so I cover up two of the boxes. I put one card on this side, and then I put cards in all four corners. And the way I do it is I just kind of drop it on, and if your structure is good, they should stay. You can be careful and try and kind of set them on, but it's kind of a good test if you just drop it to see if your structure is sturdy or not, if it holds the card. So you have two cards in the middle, and then a card on each corner. And then what I like to do is I put one card right here on this side, one card on this side, and then a card in the middle. And basically what that has just done is I have the four corners with the edge cards holding the four corners down, and then this middle card on top of that. So basically everything is secure. So that's basically your first level, guys. It's pretty simple. And then all you gotta do is you just keep building up from there. So you do the exact same thing. You put this card here, and I'll try and start from with this angle. You put that card there. You add this side card. Oh, it fell down. Now, here's a little trick. I'm glad that happened. What happens if your cards fall down? Don't try picking them up. You use another card. Simply lift it up, and then you can pull it off. That way, the rest of your tower doesn't fall. So in doing this, especially when you get into 2, 3, if you even go higher than that, more levels, your cards are for sure going to fall. I guarantee it will happen. and you're gonna have to pick cards up and start over. But if you have a good foundation, your foundation structure should stay standing. So if you have a good foundation, your cards should stay standing, and you should be able to pick them up and then just kind of start over on that level. So here I've made that one box again, and then you simply add to it, and then, you know, put your cards on top, cover up half, put one in the corner, you know, put one on the edge here, put one on the edge, you know, right here, put one in the middle, and then you build up. And I only did that corner there just for time, but you just do it in each four corners, and as many cards as you have, you can go as high as you want. And if you find that, you know, the thing is getting a little unstable, if you just kind of add extra cards, you know, that's why I said the more you have, the more cards you add, you know, the sturdier it gets. And see how that just fell down like that? That's a good example of I have a sturdy structure, because I can set all these cards on top here with all this weight, and we'll see if this stands. Look at that. It's holding a jar of peanut butter, a deck of cards, and all those cards. So right there, I have a good structure. So although these boxes might seem a little small, they're actually really strong and can hold a lot of weight. So you can build your towers, you know, as high as you want, as much, you know, as many cards as you want. And then the fun part about it all is when you're all done, simply just knock it all over and start again. Yeah, guys, that's my card tutorial on how to build your card tower. It's a little trick, you know, way that's a lot easier than building those little teepees, and it's really fun, easy to do. All you need is a deck of cards, and that's about it. So yeah, guys, that's my video for today, and I will see you all tomorrow.